I don't know if you recall my video. I've attached it here about manifesting and how I wanted to manifest my yard. And I spoke about how magical that was, that I wanted irrigation and eventually I wanted to have a yard full of grass. But as you can see here, so it's not quite a whole sheet of grass, but we had to take plugs and we had to plant. And every so often, the weeds pop up, and my family and I have to get out here in the yard and we weed each individual weed that takes up all the water that is meant for the grass. And it's frustrating, to say the least, because seriously, I just want a lush yard of grass. But then my husband told me something really special, and it made me stop complaining about this grass that hasn't been growing. And he shared with me the fact that between each bundle of grass, where I just took all the weeds out, they're actually rooting underneath the ground. They're rooting and they are connecting to one another and they're forming a whole metropolis of roots in future grass. And I got so excited with that little piece of information because it reminded me of my online business journey. That basically what I see at the top of the ground, at the top of my business, or what you see in the content, is not necessarily the only thing happening with my business. Instead of just making content, I'm also creating the sales funnel. I'm still going through training. I'm working with a mentor to create my Facebook group. These are all systems that are taking place and connecting under the ground, just like my grass. So if you're ever feeling discouraged about what you're doing, with the adventure or the project that you're taking on, and things aren't forming as quickly as you want them to, just know that underneath it all, the hard work, the consistency, the showing up that you're doing, it's going to work out. And before you know it, you're going to have a nice yard full of green grass. I'm Yuli Mahong, and I talk about passive income, but I also talk about an online business. And I'm working towards creating my online business and eventually creating a side hustle to my 9 to 5. And ultimately, I want to exceed my 9 to 5. If this is something interesting to you, then go ahead and join me on this journey. Follow or comment.